There isn't an award I don't think he can't win. I don't
Wow.
think it exists. I think he can. He's favored to win any award every year. He's a different specimen. We haven't seen anything like him.
Victor Wembanyama made his preseason debut against the Orlando Magic, and you just get the feeling that year 2 of Wemby is going to be a movie. And it was only fitting that Chris Paul's first assist in a Spurs uniform was an alley-oop lob that set Wemby up for a dunk late in the first quarter. This will be the first of many lobs this season between Paul and Wemby. In 23 minutes of action, Wemby had 11 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. He already provided us with some highlights, like this ridiculous double clutch dunk. And then how about this insane assist? I mean, nobody his size should be doing this. Wemby did shoot at just 4 of 15 from the field, and he was 0 of 5 from 3, but I'm not worried about his efficiency. First game back, he's getting back into it. But you look at Wemby, guys, it's actually crazy to think that there's no limit to what he can accomplish this season. You can use your imagination, because there's a reason why he received the most votes as the player NBA general managers would select to build a franchise around at 77%. The NBA simply is not ready for year 2 of Wembanyama. If y'all could do me a favor, please hit a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, and shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. You look at Wembanyama, guys, he's coming into the 2024-25 season with plenty of expectations after a spectacular rookie year, which saw him average 21.4 points, 10.6 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 3.6 blocks per game. Wemby hit 5 threes 3 times, including twice in the season's final 3 contests. He also blocked a league best 3.6 block shots, the most since Miami's Hassan Whiteside rejected 3.7 per game in the 2015-16 season. The 20-year-old also finished his rookie season as the first player in NBA history to score 1,500 points, block 250 shots, and hit 103-point shots in a single season. And now you're going to be taking that Wemby and combining him with the play of Chris Paul. That is scary. I mean, the 39-year-old Paul, he is one of the best pick-and-roll operators. And now he's going to have a 7'4" unicorn to work with. This duo is going to be absolutely deadly. The way Paul can manipulate defenses, I mean, it's going to create great open looks for Wembanyama, which is just a terrifying thing for the rest of the league. And you look at Wemby for the season, guys, he now weighs 235 pounds, which is an increase of 25 pounds from his listed weight last season. For as young as he is, it's only normal that he's going to put on some size. I mean, he's just 20 and his 21st birthday is in January, but that added mass is going to be big because his shot blocking and defensive presence were among the league's best, but now that extra weight can make him even more dominant on both ends of the floor, helping him defend more physically against big men, and then also it's going to give him strength to finish through contact. So it remains to be seen how much this extra weight, extra bulk will impact his performance. But Wemby's increased mass, I mean, it's certainly going to be a sign of things to come when you talk about Wemby truly developing into an elite player for many years to come. And when you look at Wemby, guys, he's going to enter this new season with a chance to win more NBA hardware. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even rule out Wemby winning the MVP. It's crazy to think because you can't put a cap on Wemby's potential. And you look at Wemby, I mean, he's favored to win the Most Improved Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. And Wemby was recently named the NBA's best defender in the NBA GM survey, getting 40% of the vote. So overwhelming choice when talking about the best defensive player in the NBA. And I mean, they got it right because that would be my pick. I like Wemby to win the Defensive Player of the Year. He is the overwhelming favorite over at BetUS, but honestly, it's pretty close to a lock at this point. I'm going to put this in. Guys, if you sign up with BetUS, you will get a 150% bonus on your first deposit and a 125% bonus on your second and third deposits, up to $2,000 with the code YouTube150. Wemby is certainly going to improve the Spurs' 22-game win total from last season, alongside veteran new additions like Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. As the Spurs, they fielded the league's youngest team during the 2023-24 season, but over the summer, Coach Greg Popovich watched the team's franchise cornerstone grow even more with Team France. And Wemby and the Spurs, I think this could be a team that sneaks into the play-in, guys, and surprises a lot of people. I mean, we are truly going to see the best version of Wemby And his partnership with Paul would be amazing to watch. This will shape up to being one of the best duos in the NBA. And when it comes to the two-man game with Wemby, the potential is endless. I mean, there's going to be plenty of lobs and pocket passes. And the scary part is, Paul can score too. Everyone the Spurs ran at point guard last season, like Trey Jones, they were simply not a big threat to pull up from the mid-range. And that really allowed defenses to zone in on Wemby on the pick and rolls. But Paul, I mean, the ability he has to score, it's going to make him just so important. And it's going to allow for Wemby to be opened up even more. And it's going to have Wemby get the type of close shots near the basket that are going to be so easy for him. And during his time in Phoenix, Paul, he created consistent good looks for DeAndre Ayton and even his backup bigs over there. And as mentioned, I mean, his pull-up jumper is going to prevent the opposing defense from packing the paint. So that is going to allow Paul to just toy with defenders, because you don't know if he's going to pull up, shoot it, or he has the patience to make a perfect pass to Wemby. And from there, I mean, Wemby's going to have an easy look when talking about a jumper or a hook shot around the rim. So Wemby with Paul is going to be insane. I mean, we may see the best version of Paul too, because he's never had a lob target like Wemby. And this may be a hot take, but don't be surprised if Paul has like a 20 assist game this season, and if Wemby averages close to 30 points per game. I mean, it could be that type of season for both of these guys. But you look at Wemby's second year, guys, it is going to be special, and Chris Paul is going to get every bit out of him. This is going to be a fun season to watch, and we might see a season from Wemby that we've never seen before from a player. Honestly, the hype is real with this kid. We already know that. Wemby is the only player who you truly can't put a ceiling on, because you just don't know what he's going to do. So year 2 of Wemby is going to be a spectacle, guys. So just sit back and enjoy the ride. So you can just expect another wonderful season from Wemby. I mean, his averages should definitely increase. He's going to have an increased workload this season. Pop's going to play him more minutes. I could even see his three-point shooting getting better. So you're talking about a new and improved Wemby, added size, new teammates, and in new teammates, you're talking about one of the best point guards to ever play this game. I'm excited for the Spurs and the season for them. I mean, I'm going to watch many Spurs games just because of this duo. And, you know, Wemby, he still has so much room to grow. And I know you could call it glazing and all this stuff, but I think it's good for the game, because when you talk about something that we've never seen before, this is it right here. So let's see what Wemby has in store for year 2. Obviously, I think it's going to be a fabulous encore from his rookie season and then some. Do you agree with me, disagree with me? And what do you think Wemby's sophomore season is going to look like? Guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and once again, shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. That is it for me. It's Lucas signing off. As always, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay blessed.